All right. Okay. People that have been here from the beginning of Excel classes, which of the questions are you guys having issues the most? Let's start with that. Let's start answering them questions. If you have if you're having issues here, tell me. Let's start. Let's start. Which questions was giving you guys the most issues?
Sir,
I'm waiting. I'm assuming. I'm
so mine is assignment 3. Assignment 3.
uh,
The third assignment.
we'll get there, right? We'll get there. But for this assignment 2 now, this first question, I am assuming I'll be really disappointed if anyone is having issues here. But this is quite straightforward, right? So from the second question, let me quickly copy this up. So we'll go to data, we'll go to text to column. I want to split by delimiter. What's my delimiter? My delimiter will be space. And I will go next and finish, right? So we'll have this here. I will take this out. I'll take this out. You see how I was able to convert this into a right? Is this what
Sorry, excuse me, sir. I'm not like, sir, excuse me. I was not able to see the process. Like the process of what you did. It's just showing convert to text to column without indicating the process. Like it was stagnant on my screen.
is my screen moving on the vast majority of persons here? If you saw what I did, give me a thumbs up. If my screen was stagnant, down, thumbs down. So it's just one person who is having that issue. I think it's a refreshing network. Basically, all I did was that I splitted the text by delimiter. What was the delimiter? I used space, right? Using text to column. So space was the delimiter I used to split it into columns. Do you understand? Probably you should refresh your network. If I do it again, there's a big chance you still wouldn't get it. Because
Okay, sir. Okay.
yeah, just space split by delimiter. All right, so let's look at the question here. Create a column, full name. This shouldn't be a problem. This shouldn't be a problem. Well, let's quickly do that. So I taught you guys what are the ways of merging names together. What did I teach you guys? What are the functions you can use? Give you guys 3. All right.
Concatenate function.
Okay, concatenate. What else? I told you guys 3 ways of doing it.
The AND function as well.
Yeah, you can use the ampersand. And what's the third one? Blessing.
Text join.
Okay, sir.
Text join. Yeah. All right. So it's all up to you what you decide to. Let me use text join. You can use concat, you can use concatenate, you can use the ampersand. It works, it works. So it's going to be text join. Text join, what's the delimiter I want to join? I want to join by space, comma. Out here, I want to ignore empty cells, comma. What are the texts I want to join? I want to join this and this. That's the function. And can you see? I've successfully done this, right? So now the second question there is we need to extract the domain parts of the email address. What is the domain part here, class?
At example.com.
Example.com.
At example.com. So did anybody get this here? Was
Yes,
anybody
sir.
able to?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm clearing the queue. Raise your hand up and tell me what you did. Let's try to do it. Joy. Okay. So to get the domain, who's the first person whose hand is up here? I can't see any hands, so I closed it by mistake. If you're able to extract the domain, please, I need you to raise your hand. Let one of you guide us on how you did it. Then I'll throw my lights if need. Inspire.
I use the right function equals to
Okay. Right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
okay. Then comma the len function. The len function, yes, comma.
Should I close the brackets or leave it open?
Leave it open, comma, comma.
Uh-huh.
Then define function.
Are you sure this is correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What next?
Thank you very much. You have said that I need more than enough.
I'm waiting for you.
Sending and sending. That's not fair. I'm not a businessman. Do you want to rent your shop? Please, please.
I'm waiting for you. It's supposed to be like this. Right? The person helping us out is Inspire. You're not saying anything again. Okay, Ola, Kolawale, you want to help us out?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, so
I'm
from
on the
where
right
you
track. I'm on the right track. Should I delete?
no, continue.
All right. So what next?
Okay, so you put it in double quotation. You put at in double quotation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, comma, then the cell, E2.
Mm-hmm.
Then
What
you
next?
close bracket twice.
Is this it?
Yes, sir.
All right. But now there's still something we need to do here. The domain should include the at. So what do I do? Just one adjustment.
If we add -1, would it work?
Are you in a church or something?
No, sir. I'm in
No.
classroom.
So it's going to be plus.
Okay, plus.
Can you see? Can you see? This is even easier than the example I gave in class. This is easier than the example I gave in class. It's quite straightforward. Basically, the right equal to the length, which is the total of this, then subtract this number from it. Subtract this number rather from it. Then the output, which will be here to here, you return it back to the right, and it pulls out the number there. This is quite straightforward. What's the third question there? Let's see.
No, I don't like your person. So you have to like.
Okay, let me see. What's the third question? Create a new column that shows the initials of each customer. How do we do that? Anyone?
Say about me in the church.
Okay, Benedita.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Benedita. You have to be fast. So
Also, yeah, can you hear me?
okay. Yeah,
Hello,
I can hear you.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, equal to left.
What?
I said equal to left.
Left?
Hello, can you hear
I
me?
can. I can. Oh, who else can help us out? Blessing. So the initials I'm looking for now for John Doe is going to be JD. So how do we do that? Kolawole, do you want to help us out?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, sir. So you reference the full name. That's cell D2,
Mm-hmm.
comma 1.
Who needs a blessing? I give it back to you 100 times. I don't
Mm-hmm.
Then you close the bracket.
Uh-huh.
Then we'll concatenate. That's the ampersand. Yes. Mid.
Mm-hmm.
The mid function. Okay. Yes. Then the cell D2.
Uh-huh.
Then the find function.
So,
Yes. So it's going to find space. So space will be in double quotation.
oh my God. Telling me about this children, I mean, this is
Okay. Then close the
Is it
bracket. Plus one.
the
No.
plus one?
Yes, plus one, comma one.
Plus
No.
1, 1.
Yes, sir.
only one.
You don't you don't really need the comma one.
Okay. Because
Yeah. Okay, yes, you do. Sorry about
okay, sir.
yeah. So you can see there, right? We've gotten the initials. Very good. Then the uppercase, that's straightforward. It's not even worth me even doing that. So to convert the customer names to uppercase I'm not doing that. Do you guys have any questions? You're having issues on the dates? Any questions there? Here. Yes, Kolawole.
Sir, I actually had issues calculating my average working hours.
All right, hold on. I'm going to put it down here. So let me create a new sheet for that. So let me put it here. Control V. All right, it's already arranged for us. Thank God. So what was the first question there? Maybe I'm not. Calculate the total working hours for each employee. How do we do this? Anyone? Let's look at the Q. Inspire.
I don't come here all the time to find mistakes.
Inspire. Inspire.
Oh, mistakes. Well, let me shock you.
Was there anybody who was able to get this? Let's DK Joy. Beverly. There's no time. Beverly.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what I did was correct, but I did check out time minus check-in time, then I multiplied it by 24.
So this is the check-in time, right? This is the check-in time. This is the
Yeah,
check-out.
check-out time.
So this minus this, right? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
let's see. Why are we getting the same number here? So you multiplied it by what? 24?
24, yeah.
Let's try something else. So let's go equal to this minus this times. Okay. Somebody said I forgot to put the bracket, so let's see. Okay. You're actually correct. The larger number minus the smaller number. Oh my god, this rain should wait though. Well, why are we getting the same answer? Okay, yes, I see why. So everybody total working hours was 9, right? So that's actually correct because from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock is 9 hours. From 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock is still 9 hours. From 8:30 to 5:30 is 9 hours. So thank you very much, Beverly. Next question. Add a column that shows the day of the week of each check-in time. So how do we do this? There are multiple ways of doing this, but the easiest way is equal to text, equals to text, dates, comma, day. Right? Straightforward. Did anybody do this a different way? Beatrice, Ishmael, your hand is up. Beatrice, Priscilla.
Yes, sir, I did it a different way.
Okay, what was the way? There are always more than one way to get the answer. This is the easiest. What way did you do?
I did equals to weekday, and I chose the dates, weekday, then the cell which the date is in.
Okay, and that would return a number, but I think the question there was the name. Shows the day of the week. Okay, that weekday. In order for you to get the name, you have to use the if function in conjunction with the weekday, right? That would also work. But you're also correct. You're on the right track. Let's look at the next question here. So here now, I'm assuming this is not a problem. Is this a problem? Did anybody have a problem with this one?
No,
Yes.
sir. Yeah, no, I'm.
Yes, sir.
How are you having a problem with that? That was like the simplest question here. So the people that did it, what did you do? Priscilla.
Okay, what I did, I just found the average. I use the average function for like the total hours. Then yes, the total hours. Yes, that's what I did.
From looking like this, from looking at this, you already know the average because they're all the same. So the average is going to be this. It's going to be that. So that's like the simplest question there. So let's take a look at. I'm really scared for this. The weather is getting real dark. In my area, once rain starts falling, network just goes to shit. So number 4, late check-ins. Identify employees who check in after 9 a.m. So this is interesting. Anyone here want to
Hi,
help us
sir.
with this?
Hi,
Okay.
sir. Okay, I use the if function.
No, raise your hand. I'll pick. Raise your hand. Person there. So I'm going with the first person. Inspire. I need more people. I'm just seeing the same set of
Yes,
people
sir.
answering questions. I need more people to interact. So getting into Power BI, and in 2 weeks I'll be handing over to my co-facilitator. You understand? So
I use the if function.
okay, is
Equals to
inspired the one.
if.
Is inspired the one talking?
Equals to if.
Okay.
Yes, I'm the one. Yes, sir, I'm the one.
What's the logical
Equals
test?
to if. Equals to if. Then we'll click on the check-in time. Check-in. The check-in. You click on the checkout, sir.
What's the question?
He said to check if the employee are on time or late.
So why are we using checkout?
No, I said check-in time. Check-in time, not checkout.
That's check-in time now. Forget about this. Look at check-in. Look at checkout here for the time.
Oh, I did not see it though. I did not see it. Okay, then greater than the greater than sign,
Uh-huh.
the time function.
Time. Okay.
Yes, yes. Then 9,
Okay.
0, 0.
Come on, 0. I didn't teach you this time function. Where did you learn this from?
Ah.
Okay.
Then close the brackets, sir. Then comma. Then the function into a what's it called? Quotation late. Then close it. Then the other one, comma, on time. Early, yes.
There's another way of doing this. Does anybody want to try? You're correct. Thank you very much.
Yes,
There's
sir.
another way of doing this. Rachel. Raphael, sorry. Benedicta.
Okay.
Benedicta. Yeah,
Okay.
you're correct. But there's a second way of doing this.
So the function I used equals to if the check-in time
I'm coming. So equal to
equals to
if.
if open bracket the check-in time
Mm-hmm.
greater than 9,
Okay.
then comma, then late in quotes, comma.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Can you hear me?
I can't. This rain has just ruined a lot of my days because of. Okay. This is also correct. This is also correct. There's still another way. Yes. This is a very long ass function. Why, Susan? That function is long, bro. It's long. So the way I would do this is I'll do it like this. Both of you are correct. I will go if the hour, right? The hour of the check-in time is greater than 9, comma, late, early. Can you see? So there are multiple ways of killing. Sorry. Late, comma, is greater than. Hold on. Greater than 9. Yes. Late, comma. The fire is the only person that causes it. Hold on, let me connect my keyboard. One minute. Can everyone hear me? I just connected to my earbud. I told you guys
Yes, sir.
from the sound of the rain. It was becoming loud. Can you guys hear the sound of the rain? Is it disturbing? There.
No, sir.
All right. So this is weird. Why is this returning early for all of them when the function is correct? Let's Benedicta. Benedicta. Beatrice.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I know what the problem is.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Okay, good evening, sir. I actually used
Yeah,
the
good
same
evening.
function, and this same
Yeah.
error you're having was what I had. I
Yeah,
had to go back
I
to the
forgot.
code over and over.
Yeah, I forgot to take into account the minutes. The minutes.
Okay.
You can see it's 9.
Yeah,
So it's going to read. Well, this is 9:15. So
9:15.
yeah. So the correct way of doing it is fine. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
She took into account the minute and the second. So that's very good. Yeah.
Okay, that was what my own was giving the same error too.
Your voice
I
is
just
not
immediately
clear.
like that.
How about now? Is the voice still echoing?
It's better.
It's better now.
Yes. There was a reverb from somebody whose mic was unmuted. So okay, so this is nice. I'm really, really happy for Inspire. Who gave us this answer?
Me.
All
Inspire.
right, that's nice. That's nice. Very good. Okay. All right. We are done with this. Let's take a look at assignment 3 and 4. Where are you guys having issues here? But I think this was even easier than this was easier. Okay, Benedita, where are you guys having issues here? Ola?
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Good evening.
yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay. For me, the check-in time for me, I got one late, then the rest early. Mine wasn't early
Correct.
all through.
From what you just did, this is it now. The person that was 9:15 is late. The other 3 are early. The other 4 are early. So you're correct. So for this assignment 3 and 4, what are the issues? Just 3 questions here. More like 9 questions. So Priscilla,
Okay, my own problem was that number one. That number one.
the line is breaking. The line is breaking. What did you say?
So I
Your line is breaking. I can't hear you.
so I am.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's better. Slightly, but manageable.
So
I'm waiting.
like the problem I had is with if function in assignment number one, employee performance evaluation.
Hold on, hold on. Am I the only one who can't hear properly?
Yes, I can also hear her properly.
Yeah, your network is very bad. Please, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. I don't know. Probably type it in or try refreshing your network. Then try again. Or should we? Let me see the time. If we use the whole of today, okay. I think the introduction to Power BI will take us roughly 30, 40 minutes. All right. So let's try and answer all of the questions now quickly. I wanted to focus on areas where you guys are having issues. But okay. So what's the first question here? To evaluate based on their score explanation, the formula checks if the performance, if it's above 85, excellent, 75, 70, good, below 70 needs improvement. So how do we do this? How do we do this? Susan,
Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Yeah, so I use the if function. If open bracket
D2 performance column. Yeah, open bracket. D2 greater than 85.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, sir, can I just post it on the comment? I'm at work. I have to go now.
Who's the person talking?
Susan.
Drop it. Let me copy on. Let's see. Okay, so you went with the nested if route. Okay. You went to the nested if route. Okay, good. So let's see if this works as it's supposed to. So 92, excellent, 75, good. 65 needs improvement, 88, excellent. Okay, this works. You can also use the ifs function as well. You can also use the ifs function. I would have used the ifs function. It's easier, it's less. Oh my god. I hope the rain is not disturbing you guys. Alright. Create a column to determine bonus eligibility using the nested ifs. Explanation. These nested checks. So create a column to determine the bonus eligibility using the nested ifs. The nested ifs checks the conditions for different levels of bonuses based on performance and attendance. So this is attendance. This is the performance score. So how do we assign bonuses here? How do we assign bonuses? Here, what criteria do we use? Here. Anyone? If you're the owner of the business,
Please, kindly take the question again.
please keep your mic. Put your mic. Your mic should be muted, please. It's distracting me. Inspire, that was the first one up.
Okay, the one I used for mine was a if nested if function that I used. So what I used was that I used that if the employee's performance is greater than 85 and the attendance rate is also greater than 90, then they are going to get full bonus. Like, do you get what I'm saying, sir?
Come again.
Like, I use the nested if function.
Mm-hmm.
So I said if the employee's performance is greater than 85, I mean the performance is greater than 85.
1 minute. Before.
Okay.
Now, this nested ifs, that might be a wrong direction. But the explanation is the nested formula checks the conditions for different levels. Yeah, you need this. You need this, right? You need the nested ifs, but you're going to combine it with a logical operator because you're working with performance and attendance. We're working with performance and attendance. So the floor is yours.
Okay, the way I did mine, I said equals to if. It's kind of long, sir. Should I write it inside the? Should I drop the typing inside the group? Inside the message
Group or the meet? Yeah,
no, the
drop it on the
message
meet.
box. Okay, I'll drop it now, sir.
Okay. Any other person? I saw some hands up. I'm just seeing one person now. Beatrice. Beatrice.
So it has been dropped, sir.
All right, I'm saying four different. Okay, let's start with the first person there, Susan. Let's see. We'll check all of them. Okay, let's look at our function here. If D2, which is the score, is greater than 85, comma, Susan, I know you said you're not, you can't, can you spare 30 seconds to explain this for us, please?
Yes,
Susan, yeah.
so if D2, that's the performance 92, is greater than 85 and attendance rate is also greater than 85, then it's high bonus.
Mm-hmm.
If not, medium
Okay.
bonus. But if D2 is greater than or equals to 70, and if E2 is greater than or equals to 20, that's the attendance medium bonus. Then if it's not, low bonus.
Why did you write this like this?
Sir, it was so confusing that I was just trying to find my way around it because it wasn't fun.
Okay, but let's see, because if it works, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Let's see the output. So we got a high bonus here, 92, 98. Okay, makes sense. Medium bonus here, 75. I'm guessing the performance score is what brought it down to medium. Then performance, okay. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I'll come back to this. Let's try out the second person's one. Okay, let me look at the person's. So the function is if D2. So this person just took into account performance score, but we're working with performance score and attendance rates. So Adobe, this won't do justice, unfortunately, because you're working with just one criteria here. Why the question told you to take into account D2, which is the attendance, the performance, and also E2, which is the attendance rate as well. Okay, but still not bad. Yeah, Beverly.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that did differently. I used 85. Performance score should be above 85 and attendance rate above 85. Like 85, 85.
Drop your code
Okay,
in the
okay,
group chat.
okay.
This is long. Okay, let's see. Equal to. Let's drag this down. I should have established a. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, you're passing two criteria here. Okay. Bonus. Okay. Bonus. If P2 Inspire.
Sir, I'm here with you,
Okay.
sir.
I got this first part. Well, why did
Okay.
you decide to go? Why did you decide to do this? Yeah.
Sir, at first, when I was
Well,
doing the assignment,
yeah.
okay. Okay, there,
So go
right?
on. Yeah.
Okay, this one, the one you highlighted, right?
Yes.
Okay, the reason why I used that, I said, okay, if the employee performance is like greater than or equals to what's it called? 80, 80 what? I can't see what you highlighted again. Equals to 80. Then it should be full bonus minus 10. Like since their performance rate is still like within the range of 80 or greater than 80. So I would just like the full bonus should be deducted by 10, but no one had within the range of 80. Okay. No.
Based on performance and attendance.
Yes. But I also said that if the what's it called? So let me check it again.
Check.
If the performance score is like greater than or equals to 80, then the full bonus should be deducted by 10, but no one had the performance rate which is greater than or equals to 80. Attendance is more.
Okay. Why is nobody using the logical operators for this? Which is the logical way to go about it?
When I was doing it as well, I got confused. So I was just trying different method to see if it will work out.
Okay.
That was why.
I've seen a couple of some functions there are outrageously long. Like
Method to get the
okay.
right answer.
Let's see. Let's check this out. This one this person that decided to use an AND operator. Oh, this is look at the length of this thing. Ah, let's see. Okay, let's see the thought process here. So if okay, so the person decided to use okay, this is a smart way of going about it. So the person decided to use the grading with the attendance. Okay. So if it's excellent, but it's greater than 90, high bonus. If it's good, greater than 80, standard bonus. Otherwise, not eligible. What now? What if it's excellent and it's excellent but is greater than 90? What if it's excellent? Followly, what if it's excellent but is greater than 90? What do we do in that case?
Sir, I don't get what you said, sir.
Sorry, what if it's excellent, right? But it's around the 80 mark.
Oh,
Even though there is no score, there's no scenario like that here. But what if
then the bonus would be high bonus then. It will no longer, no, it will be standard bonus. Abi?
standard bonus? Let me drop something here. Because time is not on our side. It all depends on the criteria. You guys are onto something, most of you. We didn't like when we were working with the loan company stuff. We had our criteria set, right? So we're going to have conflict here because we've not predefined what we'll be judging by. What are the thresholds? You understand? But you guys some of you are correct. Some of you are making this extremely more complex than it's supposed to, right? So basically, what I did here was if the score is greater than 90 and the attendance rate is greater than 95, high bonus, right? High bonus. If the score is greater than or equal to 75 and the score, so between, if it's 75 to 90 and for the performance, and if the attendance is between 90 to 95, medium, right? Or if they are not in this range, no bonus. So I can't really go in depth into this because everybody has their own criteria to go by. And I think that's a mistake on my end because I should have established the grading system we'll be working with so that everybody will be on the same page. Do you guys understand? But you guys, majority of you are correct, especially the people that have made use of the and, because you need to take into consideration not just the performance or the attendance, but both of them. So that's a technical question where we can't really find the middle ground. But I'll give some of you 7/10, some 5, some 8, some 4. But you guys try, basically. This is taking a lot of time. Though. That's what I was asking for. What's the test question? Use the if function to flag employees needing attention. Explanation. The formula categorizes employee based on their performance and attendance, highlighting those who need immediate or critical action. Did anybody do this? Did anybody do this?
Yes, sir.
Explain to us what did you do? Just explain the logic. Okay, Beverly, that's the first time I'm seeing of. Explain to us the logic behind how you answer this question.
I did if attendance is greater than 85, doing well. Then if attendance rate is also greater than 85, also doing well. Then if attendance is less than 80, needs improvement. And if performance, and if attendance rate is less than 80, needs improvement.
Are you treating attendance and performance separately? They're supposed to be treated
together. Together.
Okay.
I'm making a mistake with attendance and performance. I think performance score and attendance rate together.
Continue. I can hear you. Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Yes. So let me start afresh. I said if performance score is greater than 85, doing well. If attendance rate is greater than 85, doing well. If attendance rate is less than 80, needs improvement. If attendance rate is less than 80, also needs improvement. I use the if function. Hello? Hello?
I was talking, my mic was muted. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Do you have access to that code?
It's on my other laptop.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you can, send it for us. Let me take a look at it personally. take a look at it. Inspire.
Okay, I use the if function. Can you hear me?
I can't also.
Okay, so ifs and the operator function, the operator, that was what I used. I said equals to if, and if the performance and the if the performance and the attendance rate is, if the performance is less than 70, you get it. Ifs, and then if the performance is less than 70 and the attendance rate is also less than 90, they should be what action needed. You get that for that one. Then and
Who is, who is the person talking currently?
inspire.
I'm about to mute everyone. The only person whose mic I want unmuted is Inspire, please. So Inspire, unmute your mic and talk because somebody's mic has been making up some weird noise for a while. Yeah.
Okay, I use the ifs and operator. So
Okay.
the ifs and, like, if the performance rate is less than 70 and the attendance rate is less than 90.
So
Ifs and
okay.
Ifs
Okay.
and, like, put the and function, yes. Then the performance score.
Mm-hmm.
That's D2. You wrote D2 is less than 70. Less, not greater. Less than 70. 70.
Okay.
70, comma. Then the E2 is less than 90. Then close the brackets, comma, critical, in quotation, critical action needed. Close the bracket. No, you close the bracket, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Comma, in quotation, critical action needed.
Critical action. Why?
Yes.
Why did you go with these parameters?
Okay, when I try to go with the one of greater value, like if the performance rate is greater than, and if the kineko is greater than, when I was doing it, it was referencing, it does not reference to all the columns that I needed. Like, the functions was not working properly, so I had to make a logical function that if the performance rate is less than 70 and the attendance rate is also less than 19, then it should render it critical action. Like, that one is already absolute already. And when I put it as the last function, since it is lower than the one that it is lower to the one that has the higher value, it does not, like, the function was not working through. That was how I did this way.
Okay.
Okay, then the and function again. The critical action. Critical action. Then and function again. Then if the D2, yes. The D2 is if the D2 is not greater than 85, then E2 is greater than 90. That should be in quotation of no action needed.
Why starting from the smallest number?
I said when I rendered the first this one before this one, it was not giving me the right answer. Like, the function was not, it was showing one green line like this. Like, I'm not referencing it well. I don't know. So I just tried the other way around. It was not giving me the right answer. I don't know why.
Let's see. Immediate or critical action. So just two criteria. This is critical. No, okay. So this is it. This is what he did.
It remains one, sir.
Okay.
Then the other function that I use is the of operator.
Oh.
Yes. OR. Then if the D2 is less than or equals to 85, and this one is also less than or equals to 90, then needs monitoring. Monitoring. Needs monitoring.
Let's see. Cost of performance. Okay. The third one should be critical. Okay, makes sense. Third one should be critical. Second one could be needs monitoring or no action. Okay, makes sense. And this third one needs monitoring. I drag it down and it gives us need monitoring, and it's not a bad criteria to go by. Okay, all right. So you're close. You're close. I like this. I like this. Let's see. I'm looking at the chat. Okay, I think let me copy this one from Susan. Let's run it. Let's see what we can get. I should have established the criteria we were going with before, while I asked the questions. We would have used that as a scorecard. Okay, so both of you are having the same logic here. No action, needs monitoring, attention needed, critical, no action. All right, well, you guys. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let me see. Let me take a look at Benedicta's. Let's see side by side. Okay, yours is slightly different. Let's see your logic here. Now you're working with just one parameter here. Why did you work with just one parameter here? Then here you worked with two. Here you okay. I don't. What kind of referencing is this, Benedicta? I'm seeing a. Why are you referencing A1 and B1 here? They literally have nothing to do with. Look at what you're referencing. Can you see in your function? Benedicta, please go back and check that function again. Okay, even if we use today to just cover all of this and and permanently activate your Excel. It's okay. We can kick off Power BI on Sunday. We'll still be on track. All right. I wanted to kick off today, but it's looking like there won't be enough time for that. So the next question here is this is on sales commission. What here you got? What are you guys having issues here? Was there any problem here for the second task? Sales commission calculation. Please, the people that did this assignment, was there any question here you guys struggled with? Inspire.
Okay, so where I was struggling was at that sales commission, like to give them commission. I'm kind of confused. But though I got it, but I'm still not really satisfied with my findings. Yeah, so I don't know if you can
What
shed more light to that.
what did you do?
Okay, what I did was I said if the total sales is greater than or equals to the sales target, then the sales target will be multiplied by 10%. Do you get it, sir?
That means you've issued out that's 0.1 now. Multiplied by
Yes,
0.1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you've issued out to 10% commission now. So that would
Yes,
depend like
yes.
again. Okay. So that's correct.
Then
Any
okay, I'm just confused. So I just want to.
that's correct.
All right, sir.
Sophia. Yeah. Sophia. I thought I saw Sophia's hand up.
Sorry, that was a mistake.
All right, Joanna.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good
Please,
evening.
I want to ask a question because everything is just doing me somehow. I'm kind of confused in everything. These questions now that was asked, like under the task. Now, if we're asked to do any of these things, like the one we just finished answering, the first question, are they going to give us like what to actually look up for, or we just use our own assumption? Because
No.
looking at the first one we just answered now is like we're just using whatever we feel should fit
Yes.
into.
Yes. But like I said earlier, I said each there are supposed to be established criteria or scorecards you're supposed to work with, right? Each business has his or her own. So when they give you those criteria, with this same logic we apply there, all you need to do is just swap in those parameters with the same logic, and you will get the needs of the organization you're working with. Like now, for this example, now this commission probably there the commission is 5%, right? Might be 5%, might be 20%, and it might be based on a particular performance metric before you're being able to gain such commissions. So all of this information will be passed to you as a data analyst, but the logic that we used is going to be the same, just different parameters. I don't know if you understand.
Okay, I think I understand, but I think I just have to go back to the video because everything is just confusing to me.
You should. You should. Priscilla. Priscilla, your hand is up. Susan.
Sir, I would really appreciate if you can actually write out the function for the commission and explain it.
Let me open up the phone. This should be it, right? What's the name of that file? Let me see. Sales commission. Okay. Sales commission. Where are you?
Sir, you just passed it next to employee.
Okay. Yeah, oh, man. How did I not see that? All right. So the person that I spoke to earlier, based on that commission, help us out on how we did yours.
Okay, I'm the one inspire.
Okay.
For the commission, I said if
Okay.
the target.
There's a commission rate.
Yes, I
There's a
use the
commission rate there.
commission.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, is this one that we should use? Ah, I don't know.
There's a commission rate here.
I
There's a
don't
commission
know.
rate. Susan.
Sir, I want to ask, is the commission rate like static, or you give us the commission rate?
Look at it there now. Look at the commission rates for each person there.
Okay, I think I got it.
Look at the commission rate there in percentage. So let's look at the first question. So for the first question, use the if function with logical operators to determine if the target is met. There's a column there already that to determine if the target is met. It's already done here. Okay. Mistake. I've already answered the first question for you guys. Here. You can see sales target 10,000, or it's not 100,000. The total sales, which is more than that. So the target was met. Okay, so the first question there is answered. Let's look at the second question. But, let's still answer it, even though it's there. So what do I do? Who help us out here? Glory, Chiamaka.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Okay,
evening. You're welcome.
what I did for the target is okay, sorry. I said equal if open parenthesis D2 is greater than or equal to E2, comma.
So if this,
yes, is greater than or equal to E2, comma, target met.
Let's just go yes.
In double
Let's
quote,
go yes.
comma, then target not met.
Okay.
You close your bracket. Okay.
So this is pretty much straightforward, right? It's pretty much straightforward. That's it, the same thing. All right. What's the next question there? Calculate summation using nested if based on sales and target achievements. Explanation. The nested formula calculates the commission based on whether the target was achieved and the sales amount. Okay. So again, let's see. I think I already solved the question midway for you guys, right? Because you can see here, the higher the amount and the disparity or the difference between the total sales and the sales target, the percentage varies. Well, you already have that. So how do I do this? It's quite simple as well. How do I give them a percentage? How do I give them the bonus? Who will help us out? Blessing. Blessing. Let me see what. Let me copy this out. Copy. Okay. So let's look at this. So basically, if the total sales is greater than or equal to, there are a lot of ways you can answer this. You decided to go with the longest way possible. Here, you don't have to put a number. You can just put if D2 is greater than or equal to E2, right? Instead of writing out the number. Because now you're hard coding these numbers here. So what if the number changes? What if they come here and they change the number? Always make sure your functions are relative. They change. They can adapt. Do you understand? So I'm coding all of these numbers. I'm coding these numbers are bad practices when you can reference cells. So otherwise, I'll come here. I'll say this, right? If it's true, multiply, okay, by 5%. Okay, makes sense. I'll come here again. I'll do the same thing. 4%. Okay. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
The like the percentage you want to multiply by, I thought it's going to be the sales target, not the total sales. The total target multiplied by the commission rate. Like E2 multiplied 5%.
No, we're going to use the total sales. But now, I'm looking at this. Very well. Okay. So if the two, there's going to be a clash here. There's going to be a clash here, in the sense that how do we how do we identify who gets what? How do we identify who gets what? Because if we were to run this, let me run it, right? So for 5% of 120,000 is 6,000, okay? Let me drag it down here. We're getting 2,700 here. 4% of 90,000. Can somebody quickly do that for me, please?
So that is 3,600.
30,600. We're getting 27. We're getting 27.
So it's because the referencing is focusing on that first referencing. So it's using the same 5%.
And this person is not even supposed to have a commission because he didn't meet the target. Do you see? He didn't even meet the target. So the person is not supposed to have a commission. So what do we do? Ideas. Does anybody have any ideas they would love to share on how to go about this? How do we identify people? Okay, 1 minute. Let me just I need to get water. 1 minute. Okay. Inspire.
And sir, what I want to ask, like you said, we should give them their commission rate, right? Bonus, right?
Yes.
So based on this commission rate, if I'm not wrong,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, you
Yeah.
said if this one meet the target, we should like this one meet the first 120,000 met the sales target. So that's why we are giving them the commission of 5%.
Mm-hmm.
And you said this one 90,000, but this person does not meet the sales target. So is it that we are giving the person commission of 4%, or because you said he's not supposed to have a commission here? So but you wrote 4 and you type 4 commission rate here.
Okay. Let's just assume for the sake of this, because off the top of my head, the way I would want it to work, we will have to use lookup functions here. We'll have to use
Okay.
we'll have to use we'll have to use we'll have to use this column, and this column, and probably this column. If I'm using this column, we might not use this. If I'm not using this column, we'll have to use this, 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 and this together. So let's just assume that they give commission rates to people that didn't meet the target. So how do we do it? Like each person will have their own commission rate. Let me take a look at the names. Okay, so Rachel, you're the first person there. I didn't care.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. So I was actually following what you were doing before because I did not really understand what to do. when I was trying to solve the assignment. So now using the method you were doing before to now sort it. So starting from equal to if the cell for the sales target greater than or equal to the commission, the total sales equal to or greater than the sales target. So I did it with the first two. I get what I'm saying.
Just call the column names because the column names. Let me just go with that.
Okay.
Cell reference.
D2
Uh-huh.
greater than or equal to E2, comma, D2 multiplied by 0.05, which is the commission rate.
The thing is, right? The thing is,
I'm trying
one
to
moment.
bring out something because I got
Okay.
to, okay,
Okay.
so, times 0.05.
0.05.
No, you first need to
It's going to
highlight the
be
D2. After the, okay, D2 times 0.05. And the comma, if, again, the if function.
if again.
Yes, it's the if function. D2.
D2.
Yes, greater than or equal to E2.
Okay.
Comma. D2 times 0.04.
Yeah, these criteria are the same.
No, what
Okay.
I'm saying is when you get to the third criteria, I did not use the D. Once you multiply this by 0.04, D2
So this criteria
times,
and this criteria are the same. So once this is met, it's going to ignore this one. Once this is met, because they're the same, it's going to ignore this one.
okay, but when I tried it, the first one gave me 6,000, the second one gave me 4, the third one gave me 7,500. Because when it got to the third criteria, I decided to use, instead of using the sales target times the commission rate, I did the total sales times commission rate. I did the sales target times the 0.03. So it was giving me false for the no target met, and for others that met their target, it was giving me value. So I don't know.
1 minute. Let me try something. I'm gonna try something. I don't think Miss Precious is available. Okay, she's here. I'm gonna try something. Let's try something. This is off the top of my head. Let's see if this is going to work. Right? So if I were to come here and I go, okay. So if Okay. It's just a, let me try something. If, what's the logical test? The logical test would be this is, if this is equal to this, comma, what's going to be our value? Our value will be this multiplied by this, comma. If it's not, we'll go not eligible. This is off the top of my head, though. Let's see. Let's drag it down. Not eligible. So let me drag it down. So can you see class?
Yes, sir.
Can you see it? Can you see?
Yes,
so is
sir.
this correct? Is this correct?
Yes,
this
it's
correct?
correct, sir.
Yes, it is.
Exactly.
So can I see
You're
the
seeing
formula
how
again?
can you see it? So you have to
Yes, sir.
you have to you have to think. I always tell you, you have to think first before you write. You understand? Do you understand? You can see that now we are taking. Okay, let me copy it. So this is how I would want it to work. You only reward people that are meeting up the targets, right? You only reward people that are meeting up the target. So what we'll do that we'll change this commission rate to their what's it called? The actual this thing we want to work with, right? We could use that as a helper column. We just duplicate it, right? We'll still leave the commission rate here. Then we can create this in another column to use that as a helper column to get what we want. And you can see here that 5% of 120,000 is 6K. This person did not meet the target, so he's not eligible for a bonus. Then this person 150K, 6% is 9,000, right? 5% of 110K is 5,500, and this person did not meet the achieved target, so the person is not eligible for a bonus or a commission. Are we together? Okay, so the third thing here, use the ifs function to classify salesperson based on their total sales. This should be easy. This should be easy. I wouldn't do this. Just classify. Maybe you check the highest and the lowest value there, and you group them into three: high performance, middle, poor, basically. Right? So let's quickly look at this because I have somewhere to be. The lookup functions and index and match. Where are you guys having issues here? Which are the questions where you guys having issues? So you guys got everything, correct? Jonathan. Okay, Joanna, sorry.
Sir, please, the third one, the combining functions. I don't remember what I did there, Sha, but I want to be sure if what I did was correct.
Okay. So what's the third question here? Let's take a look quickly. Let's take a look at that third file. Benedicta, do you have something to say?
Yes, I do. So I was having issue with though I guess because I did not use the S lookup function because my Excel version is 2019. But then where I was kind of confined, I know
How are you
that
still having it?
if I try
How are you still using 2019 till now?
the guy I gave to install the 2021, I don't know what he did, so I have to just manage that. Send the laptop back to him.
What state are you in?
I'm in Lagos.
There are countless places where you can
Yes, it's just the
that
time I close very late and that's the time.
you need to look for a way to get that 21.
I'll do that. So my concern is I know if I should use the VLOOKUP function, I should be able to get what I want. But then I did, but it wasn't coming out as expected. I tried so many things. I know I did the right thing, but it wasn't coming out.
Let's take a look at this first. Let's take a look at it. So combining XLOOKUP or index match and if statements to categorize orders explanation. Categorize orders. So the formula checks if an order is completed and if the value is above 500 to determine the priority status. Okay. Does anyone have an idea what we can do here, or did anybody get it? Priscilla.
Okay, sir. So what I did, I used
Yeah.
if and lookup function. So I used
Let's
two
take a look at that
functions in
question.
my.
Let me copy out that question so that we can look at it as we go by. I think this will be the last question I will answer, and I'll quickly show you guys how to activate your Excel for those who have managed to install the new one. Okay. All right. So this is the question, right? Use XLOOKUP or index match with an if function to categorize orders. What is the explanation? The formula to check if an order is completed. If an order is completed and its value is 500. All right. Okay. So what did you, tell me what you did?
So I used if function. I said equals to if and then open bracket x lookup.
I'm assuming this is what you did, right?
Is my cell referencing was a bit different, but yes.
How did you reference it?
So like mine is E10, yours is G2, so but it's still correct.
Okay. Okay.
And equals if it's completed, equals completed. Then
What are we returning?
Sorry. No, sorry, the lookup array is meant to be. I used the order ID for the lookup array. Then the return array is the completed. Is that one you just chose?
Okay,
Is the
yeah.
other status.
Okay. So if we come here, we're going to do this, right?
Yes, sir.
Comma. This, comma.
Then the return array is the other
This.
status. Yes.
Yes, this.
Close it.
Okay. So equal to completed, right?
Yes.
Comma. And what's the second criteria?
Second criteria was the total order
$500.
value. Yeah.
So how do we do this? The order value will now be if this multiplied by this, right?
Is greater than 500.
500.
Then, comma, high priority.
What? So this is our logic, right?
Yes.
Very important.
Yes.
Once you get this, it becomes easy. Comma. So much spare priority for me. I just messed it up my
PRI.
right? Yeah.
OR. Yes. Then low priority, else low priority.
I hope everybody understood what we just did here. I hope everybody understood what we just did here.
Yes, but mine was kind of a bit different.
That's it. What did you do? Always remember to lock down. What did you do? And did you get this output here?
Yes, sir.
How did you
Should
do?
I
How did you
copy
do
it?
yours? Copy it
I
and
just
drop
like
it.
okay. I've pasted it, sir.
What are the reference? Why are you using? Let me look at it. If X lookup G2. What's G2 on your own? It's self-referencing. It's different. It's different on mine. Did you create a new column? Did you create a new column to get the other value? The person that gave me this.
I'm talking. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I created a new column. The new column is for the total price. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes. So it's also
Hello,
correct that
sir.
way. I can hear you. So you can either do it like this, or you can create a third column to calculate the
Yes,
total. Yeah, that will
yes,
also
I
work as well.
created a column. All right, sir.
All right. So now I'm assuming we've covered most of the problems you guys have had over the last all of the assignments we've had, right? So now for I'm going to send an application to the group. Adidayo.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Please, this is not related to the assignment. It's about our project. I don't know. I'm having issues with my laptop and my Excel. The moment I try to convert to a pivot table, my Excel just stops responding.
What Excel are you using, and what is the message you get?
It just says the Excel is not responding, and then it's just there. It just keeps loading. I'm using 2021.
Okay.
I had the same issue initially when I wanted to convert it to a table, but then I discovered that I think I was highlighting all the rows, and that was sorted. And then for me to change to if I had to leave that, I had to download another data sheet online, on the Google Drive. The same thing. As soon as I get to that stage, it just stops responding.
What could be the problem?
I don't know. If I've worked on it like 3 different times, doing everything again, cleaning the data, and then but the moment I just get to that stage, it just stops responding. And what I would just see is Excel not responding.
Have you tried a different data sets?
No, I haven't tried a different data set. It's just that data set that I've been trying.
Okay.
I
Try
had
doing
to.
that.
Okay. I will get back to you. I sent you a message like 2 days ago on Telegram, but I didn't get a response.
Yeah, I haven't really used my Telegram for the last couple of days, but I'll reply to those messages. So,
all right, I will get a different data set and give you feedback, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. I have barely 4 minutes. Favor.
Okay, good evening, sir. Actually,
Good
I
evening.
sent you a message too on Telegram, but you've not responded to me. But let me say it here. My Excel is 2021 version. So as I was trying to do the project, all of a sudden, if I save and try to return, I will not be able to access some functions in the Excel, like ifs and the XLOOKUP function. Some of them will be missing until I start afresh again. It will not come up. I don't know, maybe it's the format I'm saving it, or I don't know where the problem is coming from.
Did you save it as a CSV or an Excel file?
I saved it as Excel workbook.
All of these issues I've not experienced them before. Well, I'll check the messages. I'll check the messages.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Oh, all right. So because of time, I have another class I need to be at now. I dropped a zip file. I dropped a zip file there for everyone. Right? It's called check the group. You will see KMS Auto. right? KMS Auto. The password is 123. When you're unzipping it, the password is 123. But please, before you unzip it, make sure you've uninstalled not uninstalled, rather you've disabled every of your antivirus from a Windows Defender to any virus you have installed. Make sure they're all disabled before you install that application. Before you even unzip it. If you don't, immediately you unzip it, it will automatically delete. I'm going to send a YouTube video on how you guys can activate your Excel using that KMS. It will take you less than 30 seconds, just 3 clicks, right? But I want you guys to be able to install it first. Install it first, and the only way for you to install it is to disable all of the firewall on your computer, because this is actually bypassing some protocols that Microsoft doesn't want you to. You understand? So it's very strict. Once it senses that application, it's going to automatically uninstall it. Right? So install the app. Install the app. Then I'll drop a video.
Sorry, sir.
Yes. Wanted to say something.
Uninstall. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
I said we only have to uninstall our antivirus because I'm having issues with the installation, and the first installation video did not help me much. The one they sent to the group. Hey, hello, sir.
I'm with you. That KMS, like I told you.
Yes, sir. So that first. Okay.
That first installation, if you follow the prompts, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. Uninstall the old Office you have in your system, restart, and follow the prompts on the video one to one. You won't have a problem at all.
I followed it though. I even called someone to assist me with it. I deployed, did everything, but it was just at the end to say it has some issues. It has some issues, and there was no Office software on the laptop before having Office. Yes.
If you're having issues, like I told you, just take it to any good software shop. 1,000 naira, they will do it for you. 1,000 naira, they
The
will do
shop
it
I
for you.
went to, they said it does not have 2021. It gave me 2019.
No, look for another shop. 2021 is everywhere. Just look for another shop. Tell them you're looking for Office 2021. I'm assuming you're also in Lagos. It's everywhere. It can be done within 20, 30 minutes. If you're having issues installing it on your own, just take it to a professional, because I can't really say much more than what the video is saying. You understand? So I'm not there. I can't help you. So the best I can tell you is to make sure everything is uninstalled. You restart your system and you try the process again. But if that does not work, then you need assistance from a professional who is present there with you. And unfortunately, I'm not. So when it comes to this installation, I can't really do much. Most people who follow the prompts were able to install it, but others are still having issues 1 month after. So I don't know. I don't know. Just try, ask around, take it to a second place, and tell them to help you. It's cheap, 1,000 naira, 1,500, they'll do it for you. And tell them to activate it as well. Is that okay?
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I need to jump off now, unfortunately. I'm going to record a 1 minute or 2 minute video on my end showing you guys how mine is already activated, but I'm going to install it again. I'll record it and I'll show you guys how I did it. Right, so you get that between now and tomorrow. The short video. So this is not even from YouTube. I will do it myself on my system. I will explain the process and I will upload it. So you guys will follow the same thing. Check there. KMS Auto is there in the group. It's there in the group. I don't know if Miss Precious can pin it down for us. Install it first, then you'll get the video very soon on how to activate yours. When you're done activating it, this is how you know if your Office or Word is activated. You come here, you go to File, you go to Account, and you can see mine is activated. mine is activated, right? So that's how you know when it's activated. So thank you very much, and prepare your mind for Power BI on Sunday. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Enjoy your weekend.